has landed. Second shot.
Stayed over there.
Average just a little under 310. This is Adam Scott's third shot on the way at 1.
I think there's anything in any of our day-to-day lives where if you said, hey, if I didn't have a little bit more information, I could make a little bit better decision. And, you know, oh boy, didn't Adam Scott do that a lot yesterday? Information is power. That's the way I always look at it.
So bogey at the first for Adam Scott. Scotty gives one back as we welcome in Mark Immelman for the first time today. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you, John. Adam's swinging as well as ever, but this is a daunting target right over that little edge there, and that's a beautiful strike. Really good look to get to -2.
Just on the high side.
Numbers were sublime yesterday for Adam Scott. Second in the field, driving. Left side of the tee, closed body. Looks like he's trying to draw one off the right for a little extra gas. And the old draw that didn't draw, John. It's down in the rough a little bit. This rough is still damp and moist, and you've got that hole location. It's cut right on the edge of the green. Prudent there from Adam Scott, just giving yourself a chance to allow the putter to be the superstar. We saw guys bashing the ball back and forth across the place.
This is live Adam Scott, birdie putt on the high side. All right, the par for Scott, he stays at -1.
Beautiful fundamentals, awesome posture. Tells me he works very hard on the posture, and if he gets into good shape before his swing, the swing's almost a guarantee.
So both palms together. Interesting. To be continued.
Well, is it bad that me out here watching these guys calling some action yesterday?
This is third.
Tough to judge here, breaking right early, but should straighten a little bit as it approaches the cup. It's all about speed.
Anytime you've got the sweater on, gives you an indication it's a little chilly. That affects the ball, how far it flies.
Adam was sublime off the tee in round 1. Has hung a few out to the right here in round 2, but that one just grabs a portion of the fairway. Now Adam Scott.
Such great tempo there, good poise, great balance.
You're right, he's got that syrupy action, but generates so much speed down through the contact area.
Yeah, that's a great point that you make there. You know, obviously, I've got the chance now to sit here and watch all of the golf. I think a lot of people at home, you know, they see only the good stuff, the highlights, and they don't get to see the lowlights or the bulk of the round. And you know, I must admit, I had the pleasure of walking for 2 days around the Open Championship with him and his caddy, and I tell you what, I have never had such a good time on the golf course.
They keep it light.
They keep it light. You know, his caddy has some jokes, and we had a great time out there.
The attempt goes unrequited as we skip to Adam Scott in the 6th.
Adam's got to be licking his chops here. Loves to work the ball in a little bit from right to left. Oh, and that's an absolute ripper there from Adam Scott. Get that one between the back edge and the pin. You've done well.
Adam Scott yet to break the birdie seal on a Friday morning.
Yeah, just opened with that bogey on the opening hole there.
And just grazes the bottom edge one more time.
Seems like we say that a lot about Adam Scott. Something that I know I used to talk to Jason about. You know, he'd go out and he'd be hitting, you know, 10, 11, 12, you know, greens in regulation. He'd putt and he'd be thinking he's had a good day. And then suddenly he goes out, hits 15, 16 greens and says, hey, I didn't make anything.
Yeah.
Chances of getting a fly were very, very slim.
This one has some promise for Adam Scott. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, are you kidding?
Wow.
That was golden from when it left the club face. Incomprehensible. 2.5 feet. After nearly holding his tee shot, does not convert for the birdie too.
Up a good chance for a birdie. Got a little bit of the old Greg Norman recoil on that one. That's a beauty down the right side of this fairway. I'd like to think Scotty's a chance of getting this right up towards the front of the green here. Pin pushed all the way back there. This front of this green will play about 265, 270. I'll tell you what, he almost got it there.
Good leave.
Although he is such a good lag putter with this long club. Really gets to swing like a pendulum. We spoke at length yesterday with Mark Immelman. He said the pendulum putter really does help him to get a good flow and a good cadence and rhythm. And another great
shot. Yep.
Adam Scott will go ahead and make his birdie try.
It's got to just ease up there, which it does.
On now to the inward half, and Adam Scott, tee shot at 10.
Playing 10 yards shorter than it did yesterday. 456 yesterday, 445 today. It's the 8th ranked hardest hole on the golf course, and that one's a beauty there.
Huge bunker that sits just off the right-hand side of the screen.
Adam Scott, tee shot just off the front.
All a function of how the golf ball comes through the fairway approach there. And that one just a little overcooked for Adam Scott, but hasn't been as sharp here with the driver in the second round.
Had a little case of the rights early.
Yeah, looked a little late on that one too, but when you're looking way left out of that Bermuda rough, the ball's down, looking for it to squirt out there a little to the right. If this thing hits the green, it's going to have no spin whatsoever. Oh, look at this. Adam Scott, a lot of skill, some expert judgment, and a little luck to pull that one off. Really address the long-range things. That was just downright rude. Not so sure how that one missed.
That left edge for Scott. Adam will finish up. Par here, and Adam Scott stays at 2 under. Thought he was about to get it to 3.
Would be a 1. That's been the modus operandi today. That's a little out of kilter.
Scott, his second. From fairly close range at the 13th.
So very dangerous over the back of this green. But careful, everything tilts to the right. There's a big bunker down there.
Scott.
Obviously did not have a good lie at all if he's choosing that fairway metal to bumble the ball up the hill. That's good touch though. So this is one of those putts that could really set you up for a quick finish, a fast finish. Getting out here, hasn't hit a shot the whole way down this 13th hole, but scrambles out for a par 4. And the challenge keeps coming. 512 yards, this 14th, a par 4.
Yesterday ranked the toughest hole on the golf course. I was actually tied for the toughest hole on the golf course.
Adam taking it right at that TV tower. Right
at the flagstick. Look at that. It's gonna hold on.
I have the inkling that this afternoon, not often you're on the back of the green, you're putting back up the hill, but Adam Scott finds himself in that situation for birdie. Well, right after this 14th, you have the par 3 15th, which was horrid yesterday, the short par 3. 10 yards today, 127 back hole location.
Yeah, it was the tied 8th toughest hole on the golf course at 110 yards. At this back left pin location today, will be a little bit more generous.
Grabbed Adam Scott's attention.
You can see it coming down that hill there, picking up speed. And that one, a fine effort there from Adam Scott. Probably a little cautious after he saw Dustin Johnson run that one by.
Always driving with a foot on the brake on that one there for Adam Scott.
Just tapping the brake. The whole way down the hill.
Yep, let momentum do the trick for you.
Yep.
Par safely in. Adam Scott remains 2 under, and that's fine. Adam Scott on the way.
As you mentioned, it's a very reachable par 5. Drove it up the left side there, had to pitch out to this point. And try and make 4 the old-fashioned way.
That sounded gorgeous. I really don't have much to say. Jordan Spieth is one of them. Cyril Hatton's another. Adam Scott doesn't say very much, but he makes birdies. There you go, 3 under. For a birdie 4, had moved him to 3 under par and moved him to the 17th tee.
Shot.
I have a feeling.
Adam Scott. Adam Scott for birdie. The other 2 are already in the pocket. And that makes 3. Ahead, Adam Scott. Birdie here would put him at 5.
Shot.
Tough hole.
Straight in. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the pins are smidge on your right, but I like straight in. Swing at him. Gosh.